Right, so we put a layer coating of this vitrificateur on. I still don't really understand what it is, but vitri means life, and it does bring back life to the wood. This was really dull old wood covered by linoleum for the last 3 decades or so, or maybe even longer. This water-based product really puts a little shine on it, but this doesn't lead to the color we want to achieve. So on top of this will be a spirit-based lazur. Chêne moyenne is the color, middle oak. That will make the wood a little bit darker and looking a bit more fancy. I'm putting this stuff everywhere, although there's going to be the kitchen block and we haven't really sanded the wood that far back. There's still old paint spots on them, but there will be a kitchen block standing on top of it, so it's time to do that. So let me just finish this. This will dry in a couple of hours and then we can continue with the joists. They need a second coat of sous-couche, of primer. And then I think tomorrow we put on the lazur on top of this. So yeah, tomorrow, Monday, I think by Tuesday we can move in. Yeah, Tuesday. So just get a crack on and get this job done. Hello, Mochi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 chickens. 6 chickens on my lap. So I had to cut this big fat channel in the wall. Our kitchen is above here. Our basement is below here. Cold and warm water need to go up and discharge water needs to come down. So I'm gonna have 3 pipes in here. This is the discharge pipe. Then we get a water pipe, such as this flexible pipe, but with insulation around it to keep the warm water warm or hot, and a cold one in a protective sheet. So I had to chisel and drill a big hole through the floor here, and there's some reinforcement steel in the concrete that I had to go through, and I now gotta saw the reinforcement bars in order to make free access, and that's not going to be easy. It's going to be annoying. Yeah. Alright, it is Tuesday today, day before Christmas, that's tomorrow. And we haven't moved in yet to the big house because the floor was still wet and tacky. And now we are doing one of the hardest things there are to do, and that's tidying up.
It's basically cleaning up Marius's mess from the last, 6 months since the last time I helped clean up and organize. There's about 6-7 months worth of just debris and mess and tools. It's like cleaning up after a child. All their toys are everywhere, except everything's covered in dust.
These are tools.
Yeah, but I just made a comparison between children.
Yeah,
basically like a kid's playground.
Well, it's not a kid's playground.
Toys everywhere.
There's not toys everywhere.
There's toys everywhere.
Yeah, but you can't compare it.
Anyway, come on, hurry up. So you're being procrastinating for like ages while I'm cleaning up your mess. Come on.
Yeah, so I checked out the big house last night. I just stood there feeling, taking it all in, and the wind was blowing around my ears, so to speak. We never wanted to insulate the roof because the roof is so beautiful to look at, but there's just no way of getting around it. I don't want to be sitting there in the draft, and also our little pile only raises the temperature by 12 degrees centigrade. It's just not enough. There's no other choice. We have to insulate the roof. We're doing that tomorrow. Alright Nadia, so while you did the dishes, I have already prepared one stroke of insulation. So it's this glass wool, and you cut it from the paper side. That's also where you measure it out. Each stroke is about 2.45 meters long, the height of the roof basically, and then the widths differ, because when you look up into the ceiling, you see that we lay the fiberglass, as you can see in that one bit that I've already done, that we lay them across those, yeah, what do you call them? Sure, they have a name, these posts. And then once they're in, then we measure and cut the ply and tack that in place.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Yeah.
It's Boxing Day today. Yesterday we have installed glass fiber insulation and the multiplex panels on the roof. It's looking very, very agricultural. I have to make trim everywhere because our roof beams are natural wooden beams, not straight, cut straight, but they're like branches of a tree. Yeah, that's just a lot of work because I gotta make custom made bits of trim everywhere. Anyway, we just carry on. Hopefully today we get the roof done. We get skirting boards done. I've installed them yesterday. They need to be painted and backfilled with lime render. And Nadia and I have made a little list of things that we need to do within the next 3 weeks. Install lights and power points, paint the walls in the middle house because the paint was chipping off in places, skirting in the middle house downstairs, removing the kitchen in the little house once we have the kitchen built here, build the kitchen here, tidy up the garden, power wash the roof terrace, render the entrance door of the house because it's looked really rough, unpleasant. You're looking at bare bricks. Install a window downstairs. We have painted it. We only need to install it. Install lights in the entrance to the bathroom, like ceiling lights. Installing curtains here and there. Install a second water heater because we noticed that our single water heater does not hold up enough for 2 people taking long showers. And we're gonna have hot water in the kitchen, so we probably need a second water heater. And pour a threshold here. Yeah, that's all doable. The biggest job is going to be building the kitchen. I think that's going to take 5 days. Yeah, back wall and all, tiling. Hey, we just carry on. Boxing Day 2024. Back into the attic.
Marius?
Yeah?
Did you nearly trip over?
I did. I did nearly trip over.
just filling in the gaps here between the plywood and this rendered wall with some lime render to kind of make them seamless, I guess, as like a finishing,
Okay.
kind of a finishing thing.
Okay.
I think it's going to look all right.
Well, we're really not done with the ceiling because that all needs to
Oh, no.
look really cute and...
There's a lot that needs to be done to this thing. Right now, it's as if the base has been done.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of detailing that needs to be done. Wooden beams that need to be put in. All sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Make it-
it'll have to do for now.
Make it a Harry Potter ceiling.
Yeah, Harry Potter's. I just want to just tell you guys a little bit about the paint that we've been using on the beams that we've been doing all week. This is our base coat, a sous-couche in French. We're painting everything white. This base coat, it's quite expensive, but it works really, really well. And this particular base coat is made for wood or walls that might leach colours, stains, like particularly in a house that maybe someone had been smoking in, might come through, stain the paint. This stuff is amazing. 2 coats of this and there's no other colour. It's pure white. It's been really great. This is our top coat. Again, made for wood. It's actually made for exterior, but obviously you can use it in the interior. That's also fine. It's just really sturdy, which is good. And yeah, we're really pleased with the outcome of the colour on this one. And just 1 coat of this is fine. So I'm going to keep painting.
Today is going to be a big day for us because we're going to move into the big house. Not fully because our kitchen isn't done yet. So the kitchen will remain in the little house where we used to live. But our living room will be in the big house from today on. It's just super exciting. The big house is not ready, far from it. I still need to install power points and lights, etc. But I rather be there, live there, and then decide where I want to have my lights instead of changing things afterwards. But yeah, that'll be easy enough. Next days is just focusing on building the kitchen, really. Yeah, and then it will be a big move because then the kitchen moves up and I'll tear down the kitchen in the little house as we have now, and that'll move into the camper van again where it came from. So there's a lot happening in the coming days. Just gotta chop some wood and make it nice and cozy and warm. Oh, the insulation is really helping because we only achieved a temperature difference of 10 degrees centigrade. Well, we had the poêle going, difference between outside temperature, and now there's already a temperature difference of 7 degrees without the poêle even going. So that can only mean one thing: the walls, really thick walls, have stored heat over time when we use the poêle, I guess, and are releasing that now because there's no heating going and there's a temperature difference of 7 degrees. So the insulation is really helping.
Hey chickens? Yeah, you want worms, I know you. Hey, little miss. Yeah. Come on guys, let's go get worms.
Alright, that's it for this week. We have moved upstairs last night and it's still absolutely not finished in any way. But there's a little start. We got a little two-seater couch up here which we'll have to upgrade next week or so to a bigger one. We have a little table and a TV and a light and well, anyway, the parlor's working. We have spent 2 days, Christmas and Boxing Day, on insulating the roof and it's really working. We are at the moment making a difference of 20 degrees Celsius. Outside it's about 1 degree above freezing. Inside it's 21 degrees. So that's purely due to the insulation that we put in over 2 days. So that's, I'm really happy with that actually. It was a tough job, but I'm really happy with the result. It was worth it.
That was honestly the worst job I've been involved in on the house so far, was doing the insulation on the roof up there. And I didn't even have much to do with it. Like, I was just down on the ground floor helping you while you were up there. But that was the worst. I really don't want to do that ever again.
Yeah, it was really not nice. I was good to doing it in the winter, because I could wear full body protection and a full face mask without sweating too much. If you would do that in the summer, it would be unbearable. But anyway, next step is, well, slowly we'll grow this place out with more lights, etc, etc. But that's going to be organically over time. For coming week I need to assemble the kitchen. The kitchen is now a collection of IKEA boxes, and hopefully next week it'll be a kitchen. We'll see. We'll do our best. Hey, thank you very much for watching. A massive thank you to the people below here who helped me keeping this channel going by buying me a coffee once in a while. If you would like to help us, then please see the link below or the link in the description. Your help is very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for commenting, and I'll be seeing you next year. 2025. It's going to be an exciting year again. Okay, see you next week. Bye now.